Hello, welcome to the farms. You're with me, Felix Mbewe, also known as Mwanambeu, on my channel where I share different and valuable knowledge on agriculture and development. Here today, I'm besides the beautiful waters, the river, which is so cool, chilly, and so quiet and so refreshing. So, most of us here that follow what I've been posting understand the kinds of things that I discuss and talk about. Today, I've got a special topic for you. This is a subject matter that is really important to my heart as it focuses on the growth of Africa as a continent in general. Africa, with its mass countries, a number of them are poor. And the reason is simple. It's not like Africans don't think, it's not like people don't really reason. No, most of us in Africa are smart, very objective, very creative, and fast forward thinking. But with all those abilities, skills, natural resources like land, minerals, enough water, and a huge population of smart people, why are most of these countries still poor? Doesn't make sense. Now, the challenge to me has been not because we are lacking knowledge and all that, but applied knowledge, meaning we know so much, but we do not know how to apply what we know. There's a general complaint, mainly. People would say they've got limited resources, they don't have much money, enough capital. Of course, that might be true, but your access to capital, which is money, as in paper money, is different to the access that most of us have, which is the water, for example, the land, the minerals that are out there. But how to exploit or make something out of that is what has really crippled Africa for all these years. Now, let me take it a little skewed to agri. Most people will tell you they can't produce massively because they don't have enough uh, money or they don't have resources to buy equipment. But here's the gist. Here's an example. There are a lot of us that started out from using simple tools like a water can to water using your hands, and you draw water from a place like this. You go and water your garden, and from there you build slowly until you are able to purchase maybe a diesel pump, a solar pump, a drip irrigation. Until now we are bigger. It's another story. Now, that determination, that zeal to do such or to start from somewhere is what is lacking, especially most of us young people in this continent. I'll tell you, after traveling or moving around different countries, the mindset generally for most of us Africans is the same. We are so comfortable with what we have, and that disadvantages us. We don't really want to go an extra mile, to push an extra mile, even at work. Most of us come late, we don't keep time, we're lousy, we don't really put in much. And we can't expect to gain something out of that behavior or that character. Again, most of us get complacent or comfortable when we have a little resources. A few bucks here and there, you begin to become pompous, promiscuity, and all kinds of misbehavior, like just a little exposure, a little money, and people are all over. That's, again, one of the things that baffles me as why we behave like that. But not everybody anyway. So I'm urging you, especially young people out there, do your best to grow, do your best to link, support each other, come together, team up, push for certain agendas, businesses, certain developmental goals that you should have. Push, don't relent, don't get tired. Try out a lot of things until something works out. If you look at countries like the US and other European countries, there are a lot of daredevils, risk takers. People would move from wherever to Africa, to Asia, and everywhere else, a place that they've never been to until they discovered something. They opened the world. Why can't you do the same now with a vast knowledge online on the internet from people, colleagues, and anywhere you look, there's enough information. So I'm looking forward to a situation or a time when most of us, most of you out there, will really look at me not as a competitor, but as a resource to help you, support you. But if you get intimidated by what I'm doing or what I have, then there's a problem there. Look at people who are in my situation who have progressed or moved a little ahead of you as inspirations, people you can learn from. We're a number of us here on social media, not just from Zambia, but across Africa and everywhere in the world. People that can inspire you, people that you can learn from, people that are so working hard. So here's a deal. I've been working on a number of things, okay, and I feel the things that I'm doing might be enough for me, might be interesting for me and a few people. It may not interest some of you. Why don't you also look for people who've been doing things in line with what is of interest to you and approach them, reach out to them? If it's agri related, it's business related, development related, well, I could be your guy. But if it's tech, um, any merchandise kind of business and other things, there are a number of people that you can always reach out to. Even just to be a better person, there are people you can always look up to. Have a mentor. A mentor doesn't feel like somebody you should admire from afar. You can just speak on people that have progressed and are doing something for you, or to inspire you, or in your community. Then learn something from them. We keep talking, guys. It's time to act and work. I've said more than enough, and I've done more than enough, and I feel there's no limit. This is a limitless world. You can do it, you can achieve it, and no one can stop you. Look at me. So many things that have come my way. If you check with my friends, family, they'll tell you how many opportunities that I've had and I've taken advantage of them. And I still keep learning, still grow. I don't feel shy. I don't feel intimidated. I don't feel discouraged. I keep pushing and moving forward. I don't know what to tell you guys. Let me enjoy my climb for the tree, see how it's done. Oh, fresh water. Can do it.